Today, YWCA Spokane's Women of Achievement Annual Luncheon honored several women for their outstanding achievements. Chris Crocker emceed the event. One of the honorees was NASA Astronaut Anne McClain, who just yesterday spoke to students at her alma mater, Gonzaga Prep. She provided them with words of wisdom to help them lead successful and fulfilling lives. Today, McClain accepted her honor along with 9 other women who were being honored for their contributions in a variety of areas. The keynote speaker of the event was Judge Rosemarie Aquilina, who presided over the 2018 USA Gymnastics sex abuse scandal. That was against Larry Nassar.
I think the most important thing that comes out of any tragedy is the teachable moments, but also keeping the message going, keeping the conversation going for meaningful change. That hasn't happened yet.
She goes on to say that the most important thing you can do as a family member of victims of domestic violence and sexual assault is to show up in person. We were able to sit down with Lieutenant Colonel Anne McClain today before that luncheon to talk to her about her mission in space. The Spokane native spent more than 200 days on the International Space Station, completed 2 spacewalks, and can't wait to get back.
It was just this overwhelming sense of this is exactly where I want to be.
From Spokane, Washington to flying 17,000 miles per hour over the Earth, it starts with a dream.
You just have to be a little bit more brave than you are scared. You know, if you just have a little more bravery than you do fear, then you can do anything.
Lieutenant Colonel Anne McClain is proof it doesn't matter where you come from.
You know, Spokane is a great place to grow up. You know, it has all the tools that you need. You know, nobody from NASA came and talked to me when I was 13 years old and said, here is your path that you're going to be on.
As long as you follow your heart.
It was a dream that I had that there were some days that I was the only one that saw it.
She says it was the people who stood by her in those times that made the difference.
I'm mostly proud that I didn't give up at any point. Because it really does take thousands and thousands of right decisions to get to achieve great things, and it only takes one poor decision to kind of derail it.
McClain spent 204 days in space and more than 13 hours in a spacesuit outside the station.
You know, we were just a couple of humans out hanging on the side of the space station, orbiting the Earth at 17,000 miles an hour.
That was when she says she felt most connected to her home, Earth.
Why do we focus so much on our differences when in reality, every single person that we meet, we have so much more in common with than we do different?
Living in a 3,500 square foot space station also gave her a sense of what else really matters. Those you love.
You know, it doesn't matter what you text, it doesn't matter what you email, you know, you just need to show up. And when you're in space, no matter what happens to all of your people on Earth, you can't show up.
And her dream isn't over yet.
I loved space. Everything is better when you're floating, and the first thing I said to my doctors when I landed, I looked at her and I said, can I go back and get in line and go again?